Hey guys, how you doing? It's Gavin here from Starfresh Personal Training, and today's video is going to be about getting how to basically improve your posture, and how this is going to basically affect and help you with every single back exercise you do. So when we do back exercises, okay, what we tend to do, a lot of us tend to, we sort of, there's a big disconnect between our mind and our back. So when we're doing a row, for argument's sake, so if I was rowing towards a body, when you get there, it sort of stops and you end up doing a lot of curling movements. You're not really getting the back to activate, you're getting a lot of the arm to activate. And this little exercise I'm going to show you now is going to really help you sort of engage the mind, get the actual scapular retraction, if you like, which is what you need to do your back exercise. And so many of us, when I first started training, I really find it difficult to engage my back and get the back working. And it took me a long while to sort of get that sort of connection working again. Also as well, if you've got a sitting down type job, you spend a lot of your time sort of crouched down on a computer screen, and the muscles in the back tend to get quite weak, right? So those rhomboids and just traps, they sort of get quite weak. And what we need to do is to try and alter our posture to bring us from this position to this position. We need to strengthen those back muscles. And this exercise is a little bit unusual, but it's going to really help with engaging those back muscles. So what you can do, you can use this as a kind of a mobility type drill as well, if you wanted just to get the chest working, or I'll show you another version on the floor in a minute, how you can actually load this up. And even if you haven't got any equipment, you can still get a pretty good back workout from doing this as well. So find a wall like this one behind me, okay? And what you're going to do, you're going to stand against the wall, and you may not have the strength to do this straight away from here anyway, so if it is, stand up a little bit taller, okay? But take your feet just a little bit away from the wall, and basically take your bum away from the wall as well. So the only thing that's touching is the upper back. Get your elbows and dig them into the wall, and all you're going to do is drive the elbows back, and you should bring your back away from the wall. Gently come back down and push it forward again, and down and again. So when you keep on doing this, you feel this is actually quite challenging. It's going to be working those back muscles. It's going to get that scapula to protract, which is the sort of the shoulder blades, if you like, to come back in this position, and it's going to really sort of wake them up a little bit. It's going to give you the feeling that you need. So if you were to do it without the wall and you row, you still get that feeling and still get that contraction in the back. It's going to really help with your posture, okay? So what I'm going to do now is move on to the floor, and I'm going to show you the version you can do on the floor, okay? Just adds a bit more weight to it if you need to, and a bit more resistance. So give me a sec. So now I'm back on the floor. Let's move this up a little bit. And what I'm going to do, we can just add a little bit of resistance to this exercise, and all you're doing is using your body weight. It's actually quite a challenging exercise, okay? So I'll just demonstrate it for you. It's exactly the same as doing on the wall, but this time you're going to be doing it from the floor, okay? So we're going to come down into this position here, come on sideways, dig your elbows into the floor. All you're going to do is just lift up. Come back down and lift up. Obviously if you're not quite strong enough yet, you can sort of use your abs a little bit, but what I want you to do is try and focus on that contraction. Get your elbows into the floor and just push that chest up as high as you can. Slowly come back down and lift back up. And like I said, it won't take you long before you start to feel that in your back, alright? As I just spoke about now, this is a really good sort of postural type exercise. It's going to get those upper muscles woken up in the back, traps or rhomboids. It's going to really get that chest opening out when you do it, and it's going to really get those muscles nice and strong, which is probably what you've been lacking over time. So if you're somebody that struggles with poor posture, or you struggle to get that mind-muscle connection going on, this exercise is going to be really good for you. And once you start doing this, you can do, like I said, there's a few ways to do it. You can either do it as a mobility type drill, just to wake your back muscles up before you go into your big rows or pull-ups or anything else that you decide to do, or it could be something just to gently improve your posture. So if you're somebody that doesn't work out all that much but still wants to improve their posture, you can stand up against the wall and just get this exercise done, and I know you're going to find it really useful. With regard to rep ranges, I would say probably anything between 10 to 15 reps, 3 or 4 times at the beginning of the session if you're doing the one on the wall. If you're going to come down to the floor and use it as a strengthening exercise, probably 8 to 10, and you're going to try and really drive your elbows into the floor, really get the body off the floor, and lower it down nice and gently. So don't just collapse into the floor, really lower it down. Use the eccentric portion of the exercise to help overload the back. But yeah, really good exercise. Really urge you guys to give it a crack. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful, leave me a thumbs up below and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Also, I'm going to leave my email address below as always. Okay, so if you want to contact me for anything or need any advice, just drop me an email and I'll help you out with it. But give it a go. It'll fit in quite nicely to any sort of back workout you're doing. Like I said, guys, start afresh. You can start afresh any time of the day, any time of the night. You don't need a Monday to start afresh. You can do it right now, okay? Because at the end of the day, if you don't do something today, how will tomorrow be any different? Cheers.